Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls for Oblivion and to the courtyard of Castle Skingrad. Now, obviously we're not in Skingrad city itself, but as I mentioned last time, I was going to look up whether or not you could obtain a servant for Rosethorn Hall, the house available for purchase in Skingrad, as well as looking around. So, let's go to our completed quests. Helping hands. I've hired a pleasant Nord woman named Aya to staff my home as a maid at Rosethorn Hall. She said to take residence in the servants' quarters. Right, so that's the one thing. Now, this one. The Rosethorn Cache. Inside a battered hourglass, I discovered a ring and several precious gems. Now, there is more to that than just meets the eye. I've discovered an old dusty parchment in an unused part of Rosethorn Hall. Actually, it was above the entrance to the bedroom in Rosethorn Hall. I doubt that it's been disturbed in at least 200 years or more. It says of a treasure located somewhere within this place. If I can answer the riddle, I may know what I'm looking for. So, what I got from that was some gemstones and this nifty ring. That's a pretty grand. I mean, it's a very heavy ring. But then again, the Jewel of the Romara is awesome. It's definitely a useful one. Right, we are here because we need to talk to...
You have the eyes of a trained marksman.
Yes. We are here because we need to talk to, Count Janos Hasseldor himself, but to do that we have to talk to his steward.
Greetings.
So maybe we should make this active in terms of quests, so that we know where the steward may be. Seeking route, nope. Assigning Blackheart, nope. Period, nope. Information at a price.
What?
Is it you?
Did you hear that the Knights of the Nine are gathering holy relics?
You are here to see the Count, yes? He has been expecting you. Please, wait here. I shall inform him of your arrival.
Good to see you. You're new here, or you'd know me. Tutius Sextius, my people have lived in Skingrad since the dawn. Father and the Count were best of friends.
Oh, that's cool.
I understand that the Black...
Skingrad.
Perhaps you should seek out a priest, perhaps a beggar, or guardsman. You and I, we have nothing in...
Well, okay.
Good day.
You want any... No, you don't go talk to him. He's not worth your time. You go find the Count, and I'll wait. I'll wait right here. So let's take a gander at the map. It's very likely that, Ceylon. Huh. Nope. Not gonna talk to you, you're a waste of my time. Can I talk to you?
Something...
The rumors.
I've heard that someone has it out for Tutius Sextius. But who'd want to hurt him?
Why did you
Good
say
day.
that so weird? That makes it sound like
We're here to help.
Want to hurt him.
For you,
Nope,
of
you're
course.
You're already a good friend.
Did you hear about the pair of green recruits?
Yeah.
Aye.
And I also hear that I'm going to beat the hide of Glathir at some point. Well, Madlia. Madlia and Glathir. Two very annoying wood elves. Let's see what the quest actually says. I should travel to Skingrad and speak immediately with the Halyus. I did. I don't want to go in there. I don't know what could happen. I do believe So, Skingrad County Hall. I gotta sneeze. Skingrad County Hall is the only one that doesn't have a throne or seating area for the count. Obviously, that is because, as we've discovered, Janos Hasseldor is a vampire, and wants to keep that information secret. So he doesn't really meet with the public like the other counts do. Okay, let's hear what she has to say.
How are... The Count is on his way. Please remain here and be patient.
Okay, well, I can do that. So I actually got him to come out here. That's unexpected, but it gives me a chance to drink some recording coffee. I forgot to make some in the last episode.
Welcome, Guild Mage. We meet again, although in different circumstances. I fear this time you may find the results no more to your liking than the last. Less so, perhaps. The information I have for your guild will not be met with smiles and handshakes, I fear.
Well, let's go for Skingrad first.
Perhaps you'd better speak with...
Who else?
I understand that the...
Okay. Councilor.
I don't envy the High Chancellor his position. It can't be easy trying to rule an empire without an emperor.
Information.
I have called you here because, from our previous encounter, I believe you can be trusted. Consider the implications of that as you handle a small matter for me. Surprised? Nothing is for free, mage. There is a small nuisance I would have you deal with before I tell you what I know. One good turn deserves another, after all.
What's the problem?
It is a minor situation, to be sure, but neither I nor my guards can become directly involved. A nest of vampires has sprung up in Blood-Crust Cavern, southeast of the town. They are a threat to the town and must be eliminated. Their presence has drawn a group of vampire hunters to town, following rumors of vampires in Skingrad. While I do not believe my identity has been compromised, I do not wish to take any chances, and so cannot act on either matter. You, however, can act with impunity, and so will take care of this for me. Then, I will tell you what I know.
No, that seems fair, but
What do you...
why are the vampires there?
I assure you, I am not responsible for them. I would never be so careless. Where there are mindless animals, predators are never far behind. This is not the first time such a thing has happened, however. On some level, they're aware of my presence. Whether they covet all that I have, or simply wish to see it destroyed, I do not know. They have given in to their instincts, and are little more than animals. They need to be exterminated, one way or another.
Okay, where is the cavern?
The cavern is a short distance east of the castle, far enough from town that few residents have reason to pass by it, thankfully.
That's not completely correct. Yeah. Well, that is very
I shall await
close.
your return.
I did not expect him to come from behind me. I thought for sure that he would come out from on top, but no. Well, I assume he has an invisibility spell. Good. So this is a very close one, as we just saw on the map. I believe we can actually access this just by going down down to the path, the road. Because as it is, Castle Skingrad is on a hill.
Go take your break. Your eyes, feet are killing us.
Above the city, as you can see, and it's a pretty far drop. Oh, they actually want me to go inside the city first. Well, we shall do that then. I believe there is a bridge heading over the road going through, so we can basically just skip down the side of that. Should be fine. Blood-Crust Cavern. Well, if that isn't the place where vampires would be, Oh, costume.
Erodor says I ain't supposed to chat with people in town. Sorry.
Okay, well, you're not in town right now. Technically. Well, I suppose the road from the town to the castle is so short that you could consider it part of the town, but yeah, technicalities. That's good coffee. To be fair, in a situation like this, pretty much grab any cup of coffee I could get, so. Alright. They have actually passed, but I think Sindarian can wait. Besides, we have to return back and inform the Count that we've done the thing we needed to do. Wait, was there two quest marker for a second? Hold on a hecking minute here. I have to go back and see. I could just pause the episode and there bloody well is. Oh, I have to remove the vampire hunters as well. Ooh. Well, that's gonna require some more finesse. Unless I can just sort of persuade them to leave, like, hey, they were out in that cave, and nobody's in the cave anymore. Or maybe I could say, you should go out in the cave, and then they will die. I prefer to do this with the least amount of innocent blood spill. Okay, it's not that close to the road. Vampires. I believe there was vampires here the last time I went in, so guess that hasn't changed. Right? Well, a vampire here. Vampires are a unique kind of faction in the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. The reason for that is that they are technically considered as marauders in terms of their gear, but you're more likely to see mages and such among their ranks. Okay, I saw movement already. I don't fancy my chances for... I suppose I could punch the man to death.
Watch out for the trap. Thousands of years old and still working.
Bloodcrust vampire. Oh, so now they're named. Bow of Blizzards. Hold on, is that a Daedric bow? It is not. Okay. Why did you have iron arrows? Right, money.
What's the news from the other part?
So you see that our monetary situation. I paid 150 for the maid, but we are down below 2,000 where we were up above 50,000. So yeah. Ugh.
Good afternoon.
Kawab.
What's going on with you?
Kawab.
Stop the skooma trade.
Will they even see me? Nope.
Guess it was nothing.
So he went invisible. Good job. He still can't see me. So where are you at? I suppose a detect life spell could actually be useful in this situation. Or I could... Yeah, you know what, let's do that. And that's instead of the Aegis ring. Yep. Yep, so there they are. Anything through there? Not that I can see. It's facing the wrong way as is.
Good afternoon.
In the west, in old Colovia, that's where men are men. That's the...
You gonna send your goons after me? Look, I can see them coming around the corner if that's the case. Also, regarding the vampire hunters, I consider vampire hunters a good faction.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing.
Yes. Just your eyes. We got someone to the right. Can I? He's facing me. Oh, coming this way.
No!
Yeah. Huh. They seem relatively... Well, going back to the vampire hunters, I believe the vampire hunters are doing a good deed. As in, they are killing vampires. Obviously, they might be influenced from the fact that we are partaking in the Dawn Guard and Skyrim. Okay, that is back and back on itself. Okay, that's fine. So there's no sub-level here. That means that it's fairly easily cleared out. Which way are you facing?
Hello? Who's there?
Oh, nothing. But why don't you come and check it out? I suppose I could summon up creatures, but yeah. The thing is, as you might have noticed, it also adds sneak 5 points, which means that we are, if nothing else is boosting our sneak level currently is at 105. Basically impossible to see us.
Did you hear that the chaplain has been attacked? Just like Anthem. Sure.
What's
look at how he...
The scuba trip.
Short sort of storms. Nothing else I have
That
to hear.
skooma trade is bad business. And the Ren Ridra Kryn are just a bunch of thugs. Huh? Where did you go? Come up where I can see you.
Nope. Not gonna. What? Yeah.
Ugh!
Did she summon this guy? I think not. Well, even if she did, it doesn't matter. They don't have anything of value on them.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make!
Yeah, nice spin there, dude.
No!
This is zombie time, isn't it? I don't care for that.
Let's get this over with!
You done gone and killed yourself. And I had done gone became inflicted. Look. We all know how this is going. If you run at my fist and promise not to scream too loud, we'll make it quick. Ooh, what is that? So speaking here. I will make it quick and less painful. Oh, she saw me. Oh well. Come at me! Summoner. No. I'm not dealing with that.
Die, die! No!
You gotta kill yourself.
Is that the best you can do?
The vampires in Bloodcrush Cavern has been disposed of. Now I must deal with the vampires. So that was good. Traced our light armor. Something that I had not encountered. Not imagined I would, but well. It also did do a little bit of damage to our equipment as we went mostly melee, which means that... No, go back. Which means that there are now items that can be repaired. And I believe that we're very close to reaching expert level of armoring. Which just means... Well, I suppose we shall see. As soon as we level up, should tell us. So yeah, I got 2 flawless diamonds, 2 flawless emeralds, 2 flawless sapphires. Yes. And... Really? no lost hammers and... Okay. Well, at least I know that the room is cleared. That has some value. Ooh, hidden chest, hidden chest. Ooh, cheeky burger. So you want to get that where it's going up and where it goes down almost immediately afterwards. Bow of the Dynamo. See, I like enchanted bows rather than enchanted arrows. Although I have to use soul gems to sort of keep them recharged. It's still a... Ooh, did I loot this? I think I did. So that should be it, yes. Let's just check the map. What is that? Oh, fatigue is damage. Oh, that's right. Maybe we should actually deal with this this vampirism. So we do have scrolls for it, but we also have alchemical reagents that do the same thing. Now, I think that if I use the spell, Cure Disease, I will raise my restoration skill rather than if I were to use... Wait, what? Huh. Apparently I killed a fat vampire. Rather than using this one. Was that it? Yeah, the spell appears, the scroll appears to have been dealt with. And let's see, active effects, damage fatigue. That's the curse of the consumer, that's not gonna resist disease. Oh, that's nice. Feather, shield, Umbrel's Bane, reflect damage, reflect spell, spell absorption. Yeah, we are no longer turning into a vampire. So that's good. Oh, I also had some resist normal weapons. Oh yeah, that was you, wasn't it? This is... yeah, I mean it's nice, but the damage is pretty high from it. No. Some other time. Good, so vampire hunters. Well, definitely facing them while I'm not turning into a vampire myself should be an advantage. Also, I have a fairly high personality score, and if nothing else, I can do the personality game where I can sort of make them my friends and then persuade them to say, there's no vampires here, mate, go search somewhere else. Like Castle Volkihar, north of Qa'Rajh. Yeah, have a nice trip. Was there something else here? For a second I thought I saw a tan marker show up, but no, that was not the case. No. Okay. Oh, maybe I should have that off now. I mean, it is nice, but I kind of prefer... Oh, get back here. So we have an armor rating of 47, which because of the shield rating from the Grand Ring of Aegis. So that's why there were two quest markers, because there were two parts of this quest. Well, okay, so let's settle this without bloodshed, if possible. I mean, if they suddenly grab their sword, I am going to defend myself. To the best of my ability. It seems as though they are... Ooh, there are a lot of them. Well, they're all here, as in not inside a building. Let's see what they're looking for. Oh, you guys!
Hi.
No.
Eridor.
I'm busy.
Okay, so Eridor.
I'm just doing...
Don't need to be so angry about it. So, Eridor, I'm assuming that he is up here since that's where the only other marker is.
Well met.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Not another one. Ahem. Citizen of Skingrad, please be advised that I am here on official business and wish no harm. Oh, forget it. Let me guess. You're worried about what my men and I are doing here in town, right?
Well, I do live here, so, yeah, that's right.
You have my assurance that my men and I will do everything in our power to keep the people of Skingrad safe. We're here to help.
Why?
If you
don't
have
you
seen
know
anything
the name of the
unusual,
location?
particularly anything implying the presence of the undead here in town, please report it at once.
I have some questions.
What is it?
Never mind.
Hello?
I have some information.
All I care about is where the
They already did.
And what? I'm supposed to take your word?
Yes,
Well,
vampires.
maybe you're not lying after all. If they're gone, then there's no point in hanging around here. Damned amateurs. You people should leave it to the professionals.
Why do I have a feeling that if you went to Bloodcrust Cavern, you and your men would get killed almost instantly? Well, that is because that the vampires scale with me, not with you, and you don't strike me as the, strong type. Well, we cleared it out and there was no bloodshed, so that's good. I think you can do this in quite a lot of ways. You can do you can go to the vampire hunters first and say, hey, there are vampires in Bloodcrust Cavern and go have fun, and then they basically get killed. And some of the vampires like it, but not all. Then either, or you could say that there's no vampires, and then they'd likely get hostile if you are a vampire yourself. Or you could say that, well, they're in Bloodcrust Cavern, and then they're like, oh, that's good, let us go there, and then you could stab them in the back. I'm not about stabbing people in the back, especially not people who, although be it with the wrong methods, have good intentions. And killing vampires is a good intention. So, yeah. I think that was the best possible solution with my ideal of honor. You can call it that. Right. Count Hazeldor awaits. As does Silurian, but I really hope that information he has for the Mages Guild is worth it. But, well, let's presume that it is. So we got a little bit in hand-to-hand and a little bit in armor. Okay. Not the most useful kind of disposition, but... Is the count here? No? Okay.
You have completed your tasks for the Count, have you not? Then, please, wait here while I inform him.
Okay.
You're a sneaky-looking sort.
Yeah. Only if I become invisible, then I'm sneaky. And here you were thinking that the Count would be sleeping behind his quarters up there. Yep. He's apparently somewhere else. No. So we know he comes from that door.
Good afternoon.
No. Unless he suddenly magically appears before me. Well, they did say that he was a pretty powerful mage. Yup.
Hello there.
Both the new Fighters Guild recruits got back alive. It's a good start.
The Count is...
I don't like being snuck up on. Is he really going through that door? He seems to... no, that is her the quest marker is showing. Oh, I'm keeping my eye out. Oh, there we go.
So the work is complete. Now we can discuss the information I have for you.
Blood Crush Cavern.
The cavern is silent once more. I would be foolish to think that this might send a message to those who would encroach on my territory.
Okay, information.
Your guild does not fully appreciate the danger which quickly approaches. Hopefully when you return to them, their eyes will be opened. The necromancers are a sign of things to come. An old acquaintance of the guild has come to Cyrodiil, and they are answering his call. While I do not know for quite what purpose he has arrived, I believe the Guild of Mages is in great danger. Mannimarco has returned. Nearly invincible, he has established himself somewhere in the north of Cyrodiil. This is all that I know. See to it that your leader, Traven, learns this as soon as possible. I have no love for your guild, but I have no wish to see it destroyed either.
Mannimarco.
He is an old and powerful necromancer. Traven will recognize the name even if you do not.
Information.
I have told... Perhaps...
Vampire Hunters.
You convinced them to leave, I see. A wise plan. More hunters will come in time, I'm sure. For now, Skingrad is quiet again. And you have my thanks. Return to your guild.
Sounds like we'll be taking on a lot of necromancers in the coming time. Well, so we don't really want to go to the Imperial City right now. We could, but apart from the fact that seeking your roots. Oh, we can't actually do that because we don't have the samples. We can get the what's it called? The strong version. I can get that. Because, as you can see, it is now 2 different days. I pointed at the TV screen, but I don't have a webcam running, so that was literally pointless. But yeah, as you can see, maybe if I could get a map marker. I cannot. As you can see below, for active quest, it says first seed, 8 of first seed. Now, as you can see in the quest line, the 7th of first seed was when we got the last part. And as I said, it takes a day for him to make the Elixir of Exploration. So that is done. Right. Back to our current quests. So we have information at a prize, which leads us back to the Imperial City. This is here, but also anywhere else. Assign Blackheart that's layering. I don't know why I got that because, well, never mind. This one doesn't have a quest marker, but I think I know where the... Let me just show you. That's probably easier. So, the ogre in question was killed near Neon Twill, in terms of that we were going to there seeking out necromancers. I believe that either Fairgill Inn or Inn of Ill Omen would be a great place to start for the sake of seeking out whether there is something or not. So, the plan is, we go up the north of the Gold Road, seek out this area here between the White River and the road, then strike southeast and Fairgill Inn. Potentially, if there's more time left, which I doubt it, we'll take to see if this area near the Priory has anything that it can yield. Right, but that's... Okay, so down we go. I wonder, what max level would I be at once I have capped out all my major skills? good question, actually. I would think that, given how some of the lowest are... Can you please? Thank you. So the lowest of our major is blunt and blade. Anything else is actually pretty high. Well, hand to hand isn't, but other than that, well, if it means meeting up with a trainer and paying them, are you still here?
Erodor.
Well, okay. I think they got the message. So that was a lot easier to persuade them than I had thought. But I don't mind. Like I said, innocent bloodshed, and thus unnecessary bloodshed, is not on my to-do list. If it can be avoided. Right. So we are to head outside once again. We could go to the Imperial City for the sake of handing in those vampire salts. That would give me a bit of money, which now we actually need it. Why would you use Valor Stones for recharging magic items? They're more valuable than soul gems and a lot less common. You want to sell those. Unless you really don't have a need for coin and your mercantile skill is very high, I don't see a reason to use them for that.
Hello?
Okay, let's see, what should we go for first? So I think we should go along the road. Wrong way. So along the road, cut off a Dreammeat Cavern, and then head southeast. Seems we're heading southeast a lot. Well, can't see what's wrong in it. So the reason for doing this is also that we, with this, have the direction towards layering. Though not entirely, it is in the right direction. So we haven't been this way in a while. Chances are pretty good that most of the nasties along the road have respawned. What side, Captain?
Your money or your life?
Why are you hurting yourself? Respectable. You held on to that for it's good holding on to a weapon even though you're dead. Derelict mine, I believe goblins? No. Are there any? The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Sit down. Sit down. Sure, I shouldn't not. But lockpick. It's just what. Well, that will make our armor skill go up. The more goblins about. Last time there were 4. Yep, there they are. Oh, they killed something. Why aren't they using their bows? Arrows back. Why didn't you use your bow? So goblins are actually Oh, that's an Imperial. Quill weave. Oh. Well, that's a lot of money. So, the Empire have lost a... What kind of weapon wood did you have? Silver longsword. That's not bad, but it's definitely not something that I want to keep. We can take the horse, but I think that's considered stealing. Isn't it? Yeah, I figured as much. Nope. What was Quillweave doing here? She lives in Anvil. Well, it's sad, but it is what happens. The roads are, in fact, dangerous if you're not prepared to fight or hire someone to fight for you. Right, well, we got hit a bit, which means that we can repair some stuff. I hope. I mean, yes, of course we can. Down all the way past all the keys. Well, we have a lot of keys. What do I play? That's not really fun. So that did not get us to 75. We should really be using the mace. That is what we are closest to leveling in after all. What have we here? An ogre. Missed. Ooh, block skill increase. Well, it so happens that I do have a dice ready. I figured that in the last episode we were very close to leveling up, so... You will not be doing that to me, no. I figured that as we were close to leveling up in the last one, we... Just check the map because I really don't know where I am. Nope, we're not there yet. Suppose... What was here? Blastaros. And Fort Robert. Well, none of those are something that I remember the content of.
Yeah.
Ooh! So, enchanting isn't a skill in this game, sadly. Do it. Good. Which is... understandable, but still, it's kind of sad. What? Oh! By fire! Purged. So what have we here? Is this Green Meat Cavern? It is Green Meat Cave. Oh, sorry, my bad. Good, well, let's head into the wilds, and we still have a good 15 minutes to go. So it was pretty much straight southeast, was it not? That's not the map. Yeah, straight east to see if there should be anything between the road and the river. So in a straight line, the best option would be a camp, because that is easily accessible for a bedroll. Which is nice. It's not required, but it is nice. Convenient. So either there is nothing here, which unfortunately seems very possible, there's a little bit of area to the west. Oh. Oh. I really like how it makes them fly up into the air on fire. Even though I'm not doing anything particular for them to do that. Is there anything here? Well, the fort. No, that's not what we're looking for. Okay. That's already explored one. We will go past the cave and the ruin. Somewhere in between that and head for Fargill Inn. Fargill, what's that? What was it? Fargill Inn. Okay. Works for me. I wasn't expecting to be leveling up this fast, but I suppose when I actively go out of my way to use the skills that makes me level up, well, then you obviously level up. And because I don't have any major skills to level up, gone a bit too far south. That's okay, because we can just strike east if needed. So nothing is... Ooh, that's a lake. Where there's water, there's mud crabs. Where there's mud crabs, there's punches. Okay, well, that doesn't seem that there was much here. Okay, let's head east from here then. Seems a decent position to do it now. Well, didn't expect that hill to be that steep, but well, there you go. Steep hill it is. Alright. Nothing. No markers, nothing. Nothing at all. That's kind of saddening. Surprising, but saddening. Shrub. Looked like it was important, but I suppose it was not. That's a cave, which would be... Yep, we need to head strike further north. And does it appear on my... Yes! Straight northeast. Ow. When does my restoration skill increase? I know that it is boosted. Let's see by how much. Fortify restoration. 31! Whew, that's a lot. Restoration. So it's currently sitting at 46. Yeah. That's neither useful nor particularly good. Okay, Fargill Inn. Likely the lesser visited of the two, as Inn of Ill Omen is closer to the main road. Good. It could be that there are also other people in here which have quests.
May I help you?
Western Cyrodiil is called Kolovia and includes
Alex
the Gold Coast.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Please continue. Virtuous
Okay, that was the...
Farewell.
Can you help me find my lost jumbo potatoes?
You betcha. Rumors first.
When you...
Right.
Please, you must help me find them. If I don't have them for the next batch of my famous potato bread, I don't know what I'll do. How stupid I was to leave them outside all alone like that. All I wanted to do was give them some sun. Next thing I knew, they were gone. I saw someone running off to the west, but I'm too frightened to journey into the woods alone. Please, Can you help me? I'll pay you well, I swear. You have them. You have them. I can sense they're with you.
That's slightly weird, but okay.
Oh my goodness, you found them. Oh, I could kiss you. As
I
promised,
prefer not.
I owe you a reward for your efforts. I present you with my first batch of famous potato bread, more valuable than gold. Enjoy. Safe journey to you.
Okay.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Training.
Tooth in the sea can teach you more than I. Search for him north of Breville along the coast of Nibbin Bay, or perhaps in it, depending on his mood.
Alteration training. Okay.
Seek out.
Cool. Barter training. Barter.
Let's do business.
That's a rather disturbing smile you got on there. Wow. That's unsettling. That's unsettling.
Tell me more.
Whew, okay, we got the green away.
Have a look at my
that's-
wares. I'm sure there's something to suit
okay.
you.
Sure. What? So you can buy alchemical reagents. What does these do? Detect life. Don't really want to sell them. Still not sure how I got...
Be seeing you.
Wait, what? What quest is now active? Eh? Oh! Because we picked up a quest. Well, let's go back to the world map and see. Well, that is pretty close, and he probably has some sort of quest for us. Okay, that works. It's a goal, and it's in the right direction, sort of. Good. Yes. Bit of a messy end to this episode, but wow. Exploration is always part of an episode if it's an area that has not been discovered yet, or if it's a quest that is close by. Oh, and he is out in the wilds, it seems. Okay, is what's skill? No, get all the way up. Oh, we could actually sleep. That's kind of. I'm here like, there's no beds in the wilds, and then I'm just heading into an inn, and I don't use a bed that's there. Yes, it will cost me 10 gold, likely. But I will quickly make that back. Like 10 gold is not at all a sum that worries me.
Well, a bed you seek? There is one here for you if you have the 10 gold to rent it.
I'll take it.
Up the stairs you must go, to the first door on your right.
Why do you
Good day.
speak in rhymes?
Evening.
What's new with you?
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago.
And I have a dice ready.
I can't stand the sight of those
somewhat
creatures.
prepared for this. It
Good
is
night.
It
Bye.
would be more fitting had I leveled up in Oblivion. It is orange with yellow and reddish hues and white numbers, sort of like fire. Yeah. Okay. So that, and let's just yeah. Well, we might as well sleep till morning. And as though it would be wiser had I gone for specific upgrades, I prefer the sort of... Ooh. And we've already read that before, so it's nothing new. Okay. So anything but intelligence has bonuses to them. Well, luck, that's nothing new. It never has bonuses to that. Okay. First roll. It is a 7. Personality. Good. Second roll. That is an 8. Luck. Okay. Bit of a mixed bag here. Let's see. What would I rather have? Nothing really matters. It's the roll that decides. And that's another 8, so that's a re-roll. And that is a 5. Speed. Okay, I suppose it's my lowest skill, so that is kind of nice. I would rather have had it been intelligence and or willpower, and perhaps strength, but the dice decides, and we run by that rule. Good, let's head towards the bay. And just like with sneak training, it is very possible that our dear trainer has some sort of smaller task for us. Won't matter much, but oh, which one of our combat skills is that would be hand to hand. And with that, we would also have light armor, as we are likely to get hit, which in turn would be for armor. Nope. So, off with the weapons, up with the fists. Which suits me perfectly. Great. The unfortunate thing is that we are likely to pass by the area, with Minotaurs. Now, Minotaurs are a bit of a handful when it comes to fist fighting. Oh, and that's a Minotaur Lord. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I meant to fire. Take damage from that. What was that? Like,
Yeah.
okay, well. Definitely took him by surprise. Admitted we threw a bit of fire at his face and crotch, and the region happened to be in the range of our fire spell, but yeah. Any bandits up here? I like the idea that Oblivion uses, that you get health back. Oh, there's another Minotaur Lord. Shall we try and sneak? Well, I can't sneak up on someone who's looking at me. But I can't shoot them. Too easy, mate. It takes too long to decide whether should I be angry or should I... Oh, I'm dead. I mean, I am a Warhammer type of guy, but not like that. Might as well. This would have been a lot slower had I chosen a different build. But as you might remember, or you might not, this is not one of the builds that was suggested or offered. Wait! When we started this game. Instead, what it is that I custom made my class. You can do that, which is, for a game from 2006, that's a pretty big thing. fire. 13 of them. So where's your friend? Oh, yes. Trying to hide, friend? You just set the forest on fire. I didn't. It was you. You were the one burning, not me. Ooh, a hotpick. Here. Why was she hiding up here? Oh well. Now we'll never know. And the world cried tears of sorrow for it. I know they didn't, but it sounded cool. Anyone, miscreants, ne'er-do-wells, varmints, assholes? Doesn't matter to me. I'll put an arrow in all of your faces. And the way shrine we can't use because we are not yet done being in the favor of the gods, which is kind of weird, but so he might be in the water, she said. I think that is very likely. Are you down here? Hey, where would you be? Is he literally trying to swim across? She's moving over here. I mean, if he is an Agonian, and with the name that he had, like, some tongue and two teeth, you would expect that. Can I see better this? Not particularly. Well, okay, well, we have means that make sure that we can't drown, which in this case might be particularly useful. You down below? Oh, yes!
Morning.
Tooth in the sea.
Yes?
This is odd. Training.
Well, here we are. If you wish to learn what I know about alteration, then you must stay here with me for a full 3 hours. How you manage to do this is up to you. Do not wander off, or I shall consider this test of your ability failed. Are you prepared to begin now?
Yes, I am. And I will do this off camera. So, in the next one, I will meet you in Leawin, where we shall meet Mordred Orion for listening about Asani Blackheart.
Very well. We shall speak again in 3 hours. Good luck to you.
Until next time, take care.